Many of your relatives lost their life when the atomic bomb razed Hiroshima to the ground. You have grown up with the stories of the survivors, and you wanted us to listen to the same stories, to face the past and learn something about the future. It was a sobering start to the G7 and one that I will not forget, especially at a time when Russia threatens to use nuclear weapons once again. It is heinous, it is dangerous, and in the shadow of Hiroshima, it is unforgivable. When Russia threatens to use nuclear weapons once again.
A Radio Hiroshima operator reports 3 aircraft in the skies above the city, and another air raid warning goes out. However, the warning is too late to allow any interceptors to scramble, and Japanese anti-aircraft batteries cannot hit the superfortresses at such high altitude. The aiming point for the bomb, the Ioi Bridge, comes into view at 9:14 am. Farabee calls out, "I've got it." The bomber continues to advance on its target. Little Boy has been set to airburst over the Ioi Bridge in order to cause the most damage possible. 58 seconds later, he shouts, "Bomb away," and the 9,700-pound Little Boy atomic bomb drops free from the bomb bay doors. Colonel Tibbets immediately throws the B-29 into a 155-degree hard turn to get away from the blast zone as quickly as possible. At the same time, escorting B-29, the Great Artiste drops instrument-bearing parachutes which will measure the impact of the explosion before also turning away. On the ground, Hiroshima's streets are packed with early morning rush hour traffic, and its residents have no idea of the impending catastrophe about to befall them. In the preceding days, American aircraft had dropped leaflets warning civilians to evacuate the city, but these are mostly ignored. An internal radar system tracks the bomb's descent as it plummets to Earth, travelling over 5 miles from the release point. At 1,968 feet above the ground, the radar altimeter and barometric sensors initiate the detonation. The attacks on Hiroshima and Nagasaki have changed warfare. The United States has obliterated 2 major cities with the most powerful weapon ever used. According to a 1975 investigative report by the United Nations Non-Governmental Organizations Committee, between 100,000 and 140,000 people are killed in Hiroshima, while another 70,000 are killed in Nagasaki. Over 150,000 have been wounded, and many will suffer from the effects of radiation sickness for the rest of their lives. The vast majority of those who have perished are civilians. Colonel Paul Tibbets is awarded the Distinguished Service Cross after the bombings, and the 509th Composite Group will later be awarded an Air Force Outstanding Unit Award in 1999.